Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Today is opening night for the Chesapeake Bay Sox. Make sure that you keep listening to us. I have a ton of free tickets to give away this summer. As for today's OMG fact, when an astronaut returns from space, they can be 2 inches taller because the cartilage discs in their spine expand. And someone ought to let Beeper Buzz know about that. But how about some news today, shall we? A 32-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the homicide that occurred in Annapolis last month at a school bus stop in Ward 2. After an investigation by the Annapolis Police Department's Criminal Investigation Service, detectives did identify the suspect, and federal marshals and D.C. Metro Police took him into custody yesterday. He has been charged with first and second-degree murder, along with multiple weapons-related offenses. Police say the suspect and the victim knew each other, and the incident is believed to have been a targeted one. He is awaiting extradition from D.C. to Anne Arundel County. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, is discontinuing its Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities, or BRIC, programs and canceling all BRIC-related applications from fiscal years 2020 through 2023. A spokesperson for FEMA criticized the program as ineffective and politically motivated, asserting that future disaster funding would be more aligned with direct community needs and federal leadership priorities. We have asked the City of Annapolis if the funding for the City Dock project was a BRIC project, but we have not heard back just yet, so as soon as we do, we'll be sure to let you know. The University of Maryland, Baltimore-Washington Medical Center has acquired the Heart Center of Northern Anne Arundel County, a cardiology practice in Glen Burnie, in a move to expand its outpatient cardiac services. The center's 25 staff members will remain in place, and operations will continue at its current location without any disruption to patient care. As part of the integration, the clinic will benefit from advanced diagnostic tools and software already in use at the hospital. And this acquisition does follow other recent investments in heart and lung care by the hospital, aimed at addressing the region's high demand for cardiac services. Hospital leaders noted that the consolidation reflects broader trends in the healthcare industry, where private practices face increasing financial and administrative pressures. Denim and Diamonds is returning on April 26 after a multi-year hiatus, but you probably already know that. Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Pediatric Mental Health Unit is the beneficiary this year, and if you need a solid reason to attend, every day an average of 6 children show up at our very own ER with a mental health challenge. The need is great, and this is really a fun way to help fulfill that need. AAMC, denimanddiamonds.org is where you want to go for tickets, or for sponsorships, or just to help out the cause. And if you missed it, make sure you give that podcast a listen. There was really a lot of good information in there about the party and the need. And as we start to close, today is Ticket Tuesday from Ram's Head on Stage, and they have hooked us up once again. I have tickets to see California Guitar Trio and Kaki King at a matinee on Saturday, Eileen Jewell Band on Sunday for a matinee, and then Todd Rundgren and the Burt Bacharach Songbook at Maryland Hall next Wednesday. I'll be talking to Todd actually a little bit later on today about that show. And as a bonus, the Bay Bridge Boat Show is happening from April 11th through the 13th, and I have a pair of tickets to give away there as well. If you'd like any of them, get in touch, and be sure to check out Ram's Head on Stage for all of the fantastic shows. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, both the Bay Bridge and the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Shows, and Macmedics. And we do have the return of our local food finds segment by Annapolis Moms Media. And of course, we have your local Anne Arundel weather forecast coming up, so stay tuned.